Work in love.
heard, or felt an
I like
ounce
these.
of
I like these little
happiness. The
animated
Iron Man
videos,
has
bro.
Never heard, I am proud of you. This was not a person I wanted to mess with. And if he ever figured out about my existence and my late night FaceTime calls with his wife, there was no doubt in my mind that he would come to the store and... When you get older and you're outside of high school, working a job is one of the only natural ways you still have of making friends. I don't know, it's something about being in an enclosed space with a bunch of people that all equally don't want to be here that just creates everlasting friendship. But once you get out of school, it gets rough. Like, for you to go make friends, you have to go out of your way, which most of the time you just end up looking weird. Let me paint you a picture. Let's say you're at your local pool, you're with your friends, you're chilling, you're swimming, whatever, and a random shirtless grown man walks up to you like, yo, bro, I saw you guys over there having some fun, and I thought, those guys are pretty cool. The name's Carl. Want to be friends? Like, unless you're just that outgoing, open to talking to everyone type of person, there's no way that conversation doesn't end with 3 fake laughs and soul-crushing awkwardness. Or maybe that's just me. So this story takes place 3 months after the whole Popeye situation I went through, and I'm right back to being broke in the most expensive state in the U.S. Like, I'm surviving off my $325 monthly EBT deposit, which you think is a lot of money until you see the way I used to spend it. And if you don't know what an EBT is, good for you. So during this time, our roommates / basketball teammates were David, my brother, and Brian, my friend from high school, who also came to California for basketball. They both used to work the security job, and they would always talk about how easy the job was and how good the pay was. But let me explain why I could never work that job. Reason number 1 was where we lived. We lived in Oakland, California. And if you search that up, that's part of the more dangerous areas of California. Going out there and trying to place
where the A's were.
You were bound to run into some crazy people. Reason number 2, the only available shifts they had were graveyard shifts. And if you don't know what a graveyard shift is, this is where sleep goes to die. Like, you have to be up all night and then sleep all day. And no matter how much you sleep, you are always going to be tired. And I know this because anytime I saw Brian or David come back from work, they looked like zombies. I'm talking crusty lips, eye boogers, bags under their eyes for days. Nothing about the job looked easy. Reason number 3, and the most important reason, my face isn't intimidating, like, at all. Random people frequently ask me for directions and have no problem talking to me as a stranger. And that doesn't really help when you're trying to be a security guard. And I'm saying security guard, but they didn't even give you a weapon. So realistically, you're just a guy in a Halloween costume at night in front of an expensive
supposed to walk
it's
down.
Almost like you're
walk
asking
around
to get jumped. So because of this, I knew I had to find my own job, which I ended up finding a couple weeks later on the way to
You have
school.
permanent bags,
like
bro. You gotta get like that, them little things that you stick on.
Because if I give you the actual name, you'll basically know where I live. So speed through and I fill out the application. And this time, I didn't even have to lie because the person interviewing me was the owner, and this guy was almost concerningly desperate for me to start working. But it made sense when he told me I was gonna be working Monday through Fridays, night shift. Now, the shift wasn't graveyard shift bad, but we closed at like 2 a.m. and we left around 3, so my sleep schedule did take a hit.
I think I should just depend on the sleep I get, bro. Like, I'd be straight, but
still, working that late at night had its own pros.
Then again, I don't be going to sleep till like 4 a.m. Chad. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Peaceful nights, and you're really just getting paid to chill. But on the other hand, you can end up dealing with some real deal lunatics. And to make it worse, I had to walk home. I'm lying. I ended up stealing my roommate's bike, and once I got off work, I would haul it home. I wasn't finna risk a, hey, homie, let me holler at you real quick. What shoe size you is? So with all this going on, I bet you're thinking, so what made it all worth
let me borrow that bike.
Bro, I used to get paid $17 an hour. Them bi-weekly checks used to hit, and money was good. Whatever mama asked for, she got. I'm telling you, I used to be in the mirror practicing money spreads. And also, I had the top 1 best co-workers of all time. For starters, there was only 4 of us that worked the night shift. 1 staff leader / manager, 3 regular employees, and the manager was really just whoever worked there the longest. Like, me and the manager were around the same age, and he was really chill as hell. Like, he let me use my phone when we had no customers.
Nigga was making $1,300 a week.
Breaks. Manager of the year.
Or every 2 weeks.
The 3 employees would just be assigned different jobs throughout the store, and of course, I was never on the cash register for obvious reasons. I would take the clothes and the electronics from the back and put them on the shelves for customers. Then Lloyd was the guy who worked in the back. He'd handle sorting out all the clothes and the electronics that got dropped off to us. He was also very chill. And the last person worked the cash register, and that was Cece. Cece was this 5'7", 20-year-old black and Puerto Rican girl with a mean face. Like, it looked like she'd cuss you out just for saying hi. I don't know why, but that shit was like a plus to me. It was just something about it was just different. Okay, so this is the part where you went up to her and talked to her, right? Yeah, no. Shooting your shot at a party and then shooting your shot at your job
at work
are 2 completely different things. If I get rejected at a party,
I'm
never gonna see you again. For the sake of my confidence, you no longer exist. But at work, you get rejected and you have to see her face.
Gotta deal with that shit for the next 3 years.
Constant reminder that you are not that nigga. You were never that nigga, and you will never
Be that nigga.
Every time
Shit.
she sees your
gonna-
face, she's reminded of the
Hell yeah.
weirdo that tried to ruin the work environment because he thought he had a chance. So I decide,
The
for the
creep.
sake of my sanity, I'm not gonna say anything to her besides the occasional. Is there a price tag on this shirt? Yeah. Okay. That's it. No hellos, no how's your days. If she walks by, I say nothing. If she slips, I look the other way. If she sneezes, I say f you, not taking any risk. So this lasts for a couple weeks, but one night it's late, no customers. Me and my manager are playing Clash Royale, and as we're playing, we hear yelling coming from across the store, and the yelling doesn't stop. So at this point, me, Lloyd, and my manager are all trying to figure out what's going on. So we look and we see Cece going back and forth with somebody on the phone. She hangs up, pulls out her vape, and starts smoking. Is she allowed to do that in here? What, you want to stop her? So after some time, me and Lloyd are walking past the cash register, and as Cece sees us, she goes, "Men really ain't sh**. You good? What happened?" Cece then goes on this long story about how her ex is crazy and stalking her. He's trying to hack into her social medias and all this crazy stuff. But all I heard was, yeah,
Don't talk
I'm
to this
single,
girl.
and I'm waiting for like a real man to come and talk to me. Like a guy with an inconsistent YouTube channel. Yeah, like gone for months, like just neglecting his audience. I need that. So while Cece keeps explaining the story
This
about her
nigga.
ex, Lloyd ends up leaving to go do his job. So now it's just me and Cece. And to keep the combo going, I just keep asking the dumbest questions. Okay, so y'all took a break. Yes. And while y'all were on the break, he was talking to other girls. Yes. So
This nigga remind me of Zay,
you
bro.
can't be mad if it's a break. I can't be mad. I can't be mad when every time I check this phone, this girl's in there, even before we even counted the break. And this actually ended up working. Like, we lost track of time, and mid-story, my manager came up and said it's time to go home. And this is where I decided it is the perfect time to take a half-court shot that I have never practiced before.
Hell no.
Damn, we gotta close. Let me just get your number so you can explain the rest on FaceTime. I have never practiced that shot. That was awful.
Hell no, and that shit worked,
Even
didn't
though
it?
I said it. I was fully expecting what, nigga? You, boy, you are not smooth. Stop it. But nah, she was like, okay, give me your phone. So she takes my phone, types in her number, calls herself.
Hey, but the
then
stalking
sends my
boyfriend
contact
seen
to
that
her
shit, bro. Stalking boyfriend seen that
So we
shit. Up
close
the
shop
blick
and
on
I
him,
go
nigga
home.
dead.
So I'm at my apartment by myself because all my roommates are still at work. And as I'm making my favorite college struggle meal, sliced bread, hot dogs,
I'm about to get
barbecue
Dunkin'
sauce,
tonight, chat.
sure
I ain't
enough,
gonna lie, bro. I
guess
gotta go to the
who
gym.
calls? Hey, what's up? What you doing?
I ain't gonna lie, the
just
Dunkin'
got
probably
home
put me
from
over my
work.
calories, so
me
I
and
gotta
Cece
be on
end
the
up staying
treadmill
up
for
till
45
5 a.m.
minutes.
talking about life, goals, and of course her ex.
Chad, bro,
And we
Big
ended
J
up
the real's
talking
about to start working with me, nigga. I'm finna
so
start
the
quick
next day,
farming
I
this
wake up
nigga.
around like 2 p.m. because that's what night shift
Hey,
you do.
but
And
nigga,
I
you better be doing
immediately
your
call my
job and
boy
shit,
back
though,
in
nigga.
Texas because I'm kind of
Can't be
confused
having
about
you
the
fucking
situation
up.
from last night. And I explained the whole story
I
to
can't-
him,
I'm kidding. This
beginning
nigga, good
to
work,
end,
good work,
every
good
single
work.
detail. So what you think? Man, I don't know. I mean, she could like you, or is she just using you to vent about her ex? Okay. So you're saying she likes me? Yeah. Or
I ain't gonna lie.
using you to
I don't remember, but I think that I've bagged a couple bags like this.
Hello. And this continued for weeks. I pull up to work.
I've bagged a
worked the
couple
night
bags
shift,
off
and when the
this
sun started
shot
dropping
right
down,
here.
I chopped it up with Cece until it was time to
Felicity
close.
took my
And
girl in
anytime we
high
talked,
school.
whether it was
Yo, should I? Yeah. Yo, Oblisity took. Yo, we're clip farming this. We're clip farming this. We're clip farming this. Oh no, we're clip farming this. This is clip farms. Just clip farms. Oblisity took my girl in high school. Yo, Oblisity took my girl in high school. Now he's my boss. What a guy. Yo, by the way, that was my ball to begin with, bro. Hey, first day she come in school, nigga, I'm hey, Green Giants, nigga. That was my ball, right? And for some reason, since I was just a freshman, these niggas think they can come, you know, James Harden, right? Take my ball, nigga. I wasn't letting that shit slide, nigga. So what did I do, bro? Come on, bro. They knocked it away for a second, right? Got that junk back. Splash. Come on, nigga. And then I got my ball back, bro. Come on. That was my ball to begin with, bro. And it was still my ball. That's my ball, nigga. Ain't that my ball? That's my ball. Ain't that my ball? That's my ball. And now I'm this nigga manager type shit. Hey, it's a crazy way life worked out, bro. But this is still my ball, nigga. Not to this day. I ain't gonna lie. It's not to this day, bro. It's a different ball now, bro. This is still my ball type shit, all right? Anyways, right? Right. Oh shit. Hey Jordan. Hey. How you doing? You doing all right? But nah, nigga, that was my ball, bro. That was my ball. That was my ball for sure, bro. At the time, that was my ball, bro. Now, different shits. But Oh, the Gengar chain tough, bro. Here, bro. Let me show it to you, nigga. I'll take this shit off. I'll really show you. I got this at DreamCon first year I went, bro. This dude literally gave it to me for $5. And he was selling them for $100, like plus. But it was the last day. And it was the last chain that he had, bro. He was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. You already buying hella stuff from the shop, bro. You could just have this bitch, bro. And this nigga just gave me. Let me full screen it for you, bro. This nigga just gave me the shit, bro. And then I tried to look for him at the last DreamCon. Bro wasn't there, bro. Bro did not. He's like, yo, I'll see you next year, bro. Bro did not show up, bro. But the chain I bought it with, bro, broke. So I just got this shitty like it's a little $5 chain. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Work or on the phone without.
We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna bring this over here.
Without fail, we'd end up talking about our ex. And the more we talked about him, the more I started to despise this nigga. It was like having a fly buzzing in your ear. And no matter how much rage you spray at it, no matter how many times you swing the fly swatter at it, you can't get rid of this buzzing fly.
Yo, the exes be crazy.
So fast forward and I walk into work and I'm just not in the mood to talk or hear about CC's
the exes be crazy.
But of course, sure enough, without fail, paradise. Tell me why my ex was blowing up my phone the other day on no caller ID, trying to apologize. So growing up, I watched a lot of.
Yo, this nigga here,
like how he moved.
This is ball knowledge, bro. Chat, did y'all watch Swoozy growing up, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I used to sit here every single day and watch this nigga like fucking Disney Channel videos, bro. Every day. Every day, bro. Every day, Disneyland videos. Him talking about the HUDs that he had, bro. This nigga is beyond peak. This is elite ball knowledge. SS tier YouTuber. He put me on game. I damn near pulled girls because of him back in the day, chat. And I'm bitchless. He's damn near the reason.
Move around girls that had boyfriends or dealing with some type of crazy ex. So anytime I be in a tough situation,
damn, you gotta think that's literally the reason this guy.
I don't know if it was the content.
Young Don, yes sir.
Finally taking his toll on my soul.
You gotta think this is probably the reason that this guy does animations.
I'm not Swoozy. I ain't gonna lie. I hear you. Like your man is cheating on you, and you keep on going back. We're both clearly. Okay, I ain't say that, but it was more like, why are you so worried about someone that doesn't care about you? Jesus Christ! Now looking back at the story now, I am cringing just saying this about.
Nigga trying to gaslight her into getting with him.
Everything went downhill. I mean, it's hard not to. We were together for 4 years. 4 years? That is 1,460 days. In all of our conversations, she never not once mentioned they were together for 35,040 hours. That is not an ex-boyfriend. That is your husband. I promise you, no matter how great of a guy you think you are.
Damn, chat. I was with Shawty for 45,000 hours, 35,000 hours.
4 years.
Shit.
4 years? That is 1,460 days. In all of our conversations, she never not once mentioned.
Hey, nigga.
35,000.
Yo, I got
40 hours.
I got 35,040 hours logged on the game, nigga. 45,000 hours on. Why the fuck do I keep saying 45, bro? I keep reading this shit. I got 35,000 hours logged on the game, bro. That shit crazy, bro.
Not an ex-boyfriend. That is your husband. I promise you, no matter how great of a guy you think you are, or how hard you work, or how many
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be a crazy ex though.
You are not beating time. The main reason most people stay in unhappy relationships is because nobody wants to go back and restart the "what's your favorite color" stage. So here's your advice for the day. If he or she has an ex that they've dated for 4+ years and they're not MIA or just nowhere to be found, they are 75% working behind the scenes and you just don't know. It's so hard to stay.
Chat, that's factual though. That's factual. I had one ball back in the day, right? I had one ball back in the day that I was with, bro, and this same thing happened, bro. Old nigga, bro. Nigga was behind the scenes, bro. Nigga was behind the scenes working, right? Niggas was behind the scenes working, but I was working just as hard behind the scenes. Niggas just ain't know. Niggas just ain't know. But I was working. Nigga was working behind the scenes, bro. He was trying to fuck up my game, bro.
Because you know he's like my dream.
And he wasn't even doing anything. I ain't gonna lie. He literally did nothing. It was really the girl that was like, she didn't know which hoop to score on type shit. If you get what I'm saying, the guy didn't do nothing. He was really a cool nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Dream man. For the past month, she never referred to him as the dream man. What is happening? It feels like it's overkill. I feel like I'm being pranked. Cece then pulls out her phone and shows me her wallpaper. Come on, don't my man look good? Bro, The entity of pure evilness that I saw
King
on
Von,
that phone
Dreadhead.
went beyond me. Let me give you the rundown of what CC's dream man looked like. All right, let's take King Von. Now let's make him dark skinned.
Am I not him? Yo, am I literally not him, bro?
Now let's give him tattoos all the way up to his neck, plus
No,
face tats. That is
bro.
tattoos on his face. Like
No, am I not him, bro?
But that's not all.
Nah, that was that. Yo, I read this like a book, bro. Come on, bro. Every girl's dream guy is a King Von ass nigga, bro. Shout out King Von, rest in peace, kinda. But every girl's dream guy, they want a dreadhead thug that really be like chopping shit down, bro. Every one of them, bro. If you're a nice guy, you're finishing last, like Marmar Oso say, bro. You're not getting that junk, bro.
Now give him the eyes of a man
I'm him,
that
chat.
has never seen or heard or felt an ounce of happiness. The eyes of a man that has never heard, I am proud of you. This was not a person I wanted to mess with.
Like a gone after
in my
kite.
late night FaceTime calls with his wife. There was no doubt in my mind that he would come to the store and end me. So I finally snapped back to reality, and Cece goes, Paradise, what do you think I should do? In this moment, I was faced with two options. Either convince this girl to end her 4-year relationship and stop going back and forth with her ex, which would
Nigga like me
probably
telling her to go
most
get back with
definitely
them.
get me shot, or just do what you feel is best. Almost immediate regret in saying that because she ended up right back with her ex the next day. And even though this didn't end our friendship, it just made things different. There was no point in playing therapist to someone who doesn't want help. In the famous words of J. Cole, don't save her, she don't want to be saved.
Hey, Paradise, that was a tough video, bro. Got a little sidetracked, but hey, Paradise, I fucked with that video, bro. You get a little click out of it. Cat, how do niggas be like having this many life experiences, bro?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how I count it up. I only like girls who don't give a fuck. My last girl, she said I ain't done enough. I can't spend no bread on a tummy tuck. And I think I need some respect.